tussen op die grond, tussen soos 'n nissen op die grond. Soos die agterkant van my rug sê, ons grond toe hier buite, en ons mos op die grond, né?
Kliphard op die grond, kyk hier.
Kliphard.
Ek laat my maar dood, man. En dit boere wat sê tussen soos 'n nissen. Hoe gaan dit? Er gaat my tussen. Ek is tussen soos 'n nissen. Aan my boer job is hier. Maar kan sê ek is 'n nissen vanavond.
Is 'n nissen. Ons is allemaal nissens vanavond.
Kukurukuku. Kijk hier. Ik wil jullie zeggen. So, there was a fight in jail, né? So they took me out. Because they said I'm the instigator with my friends. So they put us in solitary confinement. So they put us in different cells in prison. So as they put us in different cells, so I'm alone there in that cell. Yeah, 30 days, I'm still in that cell. So it get boring, you don't talk to nobody, you're alone. And then one day they opened the cell, they brought another guy in there. I was low-key very happy. I don't know this guy.
Low-key.
Low-key was very happy, but I can't show. I'm like, wie say? He says, it's me. Ik zei, oké, sharp, nee. It's alright, kom, ze weet je, leef boer. Hoe leek me nu onder. Maar ik is blij, at least this company. But this thing doesn't even talk. He's there in the cell with me. I'll tell you where I'm going with the story. So I keep on telling him. When I tell him a story, because I want him to talk, nee, all he's saying is like, hey.
One sound like a balloon. It's a balloon, die.
Kijk, I'm not even like that. No, I'm not. He said, hey. Als ik hem een story vertel, when I tell him a story, all that comes out is, hey. Say, hey, you know, I'm coming from there. He'll be like, hey. He never tells me stories. It's just, hey. I try to get a conversation out of this guy. All I hear is, hey. I tell him a story. Hey. Then I tell the cops, so they bring another guy to take him to historical finance. I say, my bro, take this thing, man. Bring that one. So he bring a new one. They move this one there. And then this one, no, I don't want to be with this guy in the cell, so I'm alone. They said, no, but you're going out tomorrow. So I go back to the cell now where my friends are. Guys, I'm there on the bed. The guy's like saying, yo, T, we missed you, brother. We missed you. He used to call me Kansas in jail. They're like, Kansas, we missed you, my brother. The first word that came out was, Excel. They're like, what, brother? Excel. All I said was, hey. So, Lia, wie? Wat daarmee? Ek is tussen soos 'n nissen. Goeiemôre, ek is tussen. So.
Wat was heerlijk op 'n live uitgehaal. Dis tussen soos 'n nissen.
Ja, ek moet nog 'n kalend kry wat so groet. Hoe gaan dit? Ek is tussen soos 'n nissen.
Ons sê die hele Patreons tussen soos 'n nissen. Ons almal is tussen soos 'n nissen.
Maar die salad kom nou. Die vrou wat achter my sit, nou kom jy in, hè. Nou sê vir die mense, please, put your hands together, let's show Liam laugh. So I go and sit down. Die vrou achter my sê, ek dink hoe hier, Liam die bring aan die bediere, P2, iemand bol die bakang, hulle tussen soos 'n nissen.
Bakang is wat 'n nissen op die live.
Ja, mense begin aan te praat, so jy het nie gehoor, dit nee. Fountain Dew.
Ek sê hy groene,
ja.
Fountain Dew.
Hy groene.
As hy groene is, daai groene, daai
daai groene. Ja,
ek soek hom. Hy is op tussen soos 'n nissen, ja.
Oh, ja. Weet je, ik is weer aan dorst, nee, honestly, nee. Maar ik ga vragen voor water, maar als ik weer aan water had, dan ik kom weer een surprise, dat is een surprise voor dat. Dan zit ik tussen, zoals een nossen in verhaal. Patriots, let me tell you why I wanted to have this life. It's not a long life, but I need to have this life because I saw something which I want to address tonight. You know, I am not going to allow what I'm seeing. I'm never going to allow what I'm seeing. I'm seeing them trying to criminalize the walkover of Liam Jacobs. So I want to say what's on my heart, and I'll let Liam speak for himself. I don't want to speak for Liam. But I'm going to tell this to you. You know, Pastor Leo dos Santos started to work with the PA. And I remember one day I overheard a call of Pastor Leo dos Santos where somebody was saying, no, you are busy with politics, but that's not good because we've booked you to come and preach here. And then Pastor Leon said, no, I'm sending your money back. I'm not going to stay away from helping our people. And when Pastor Leo dos Santos walked over and he worked with me, there was a lot of people that accused him of having been paid. The PA is paying him, all those things. And that time, that man of God was giving his time for free. And what makes me angry, and I'm going to talk straight here tonight, is that, you know, when Bethel walked over, to the PA from the DA, Bethel was accused of having taken money. When Danny Netno was walking over from the PA, he was accused of taking money. So many councillors that walked over from the PA, from the DA to the PA, they were accused of taking money they were paid. Like that became like the big things that we're paying people to walk over. And Liam walked away from a big salary. How much do we get again as members of parliament?
1.2 million rand a year.
1.2 million rand a year.
With the top medical aid in the country and with the subsidized house. 200 rand rent size.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's true. He walked away from that. And they said we bought him. But let me tell you where I get a bit pissed off. When Derek Welgemoot, a white guy, I love Derek, make no mistake. When Derek walked over, nobody said Derek was paid. Nobody said Derek was paid. No one. All they said was, Derek, wat het verkeerd gegaan? Hoe kan ons die ding regmaak? Why is it that our people must always be criminalized? So we don't have the ability to bring people over. You know, we don't bring the same quality of people. You've taken nonsense from the PA to join the DA. Those guys, there's no value here by us. But we taking people, you know what's so funny about Liam walking over? I see how some of the colored guys are, they want to be the next Liam in the DA. They think by insulting us is the only way they will be chosen to go into the space of Liam. He has moved on. Leave him alone. But I'm not going to sit. I'm not going to sit and see you. This is listen, what Liam's got is not something I taught him. You know, Liam Jacobs is a talent. I know, I said it, I told him long before what I think of him. He has, I mean, he's like, you're 24 now?
24.
He's 24 years old. His future is bright. I mean, and this is something that his parents installed in him. He's born with this. We must just help build that. Now, I'm not going to sit here and let you try to destroy a 24-year-old. Liam is a talented young man. And I said to him, Liam, listen to me. All this pressure that you have to perform and you have to keep up there by a certain standard, forget that. Forget that here in the PA. We've got many Liams here in the PA. He's not the only Liam. We've got talented young people in the PA that we are helping. Have got talented young people. I mean, look at somebody like Ivan Botha. Ivan Botha will be soon eat on Tuesday, I think, as the new MEC. Now, people don't know that Ivan was called at 8 o'clock in the morning and we told him, Ivan, pack up your life. You are going to move with me to Beaufort West. He left everything. He went to Beaufort West. He even said to me, Press, my dogs. Ek sê, "Moenie my van die honde sê nie, jy moet daar wees." Then the one dog got missing here. Ek het nog nooit. We were looking for that dog. Ek dink, I never thought I'd look for a dog. And Ivan Botha was then sent to Ditsobotla. He was just told from there, you're going to a place called Ditsobotla. Now, I'm mentioning this to you because I will never allow Liam Jacobs to be criminalized because I've not given Liam 1 cent. Not 1 cent. He came and I said to him, we'll give you a job either the PA or somewhere. He said to Mbiza he's willing to do anything. Now, why is it that when colored people walk away from the DA, they've been bought? But when white people leave the DA, nobody makes that accusation. So before I speak, before I give Liam, I just want to say to him, I just want to tell you that the NEC is sitting, we're looking at different roles that Liam, we're definitely not going to take him back to Parliament immediately. Because we need him to, there's certain things he needs to learn on top of what the many things he already knows. PA is that we want to infuse the PA way of doing things. Ons gaat om in die oond van die PA sit. En as hy daar uitkom, Here, die oond het al gevaarlike mense uitgehaal. Kyk vir Mbiza. Ons het vir Mbiza 'n bietjie langer die oond gelos, hy's gebrand. Ek is nogal 'n bietjie kwaad vir hulle. Mbiza
Sê so van my broer man.
Kyk, jy gaan pik swart as jy moet dit kom hoor. Here gee my meer die goed hulle.
Gaan hulle
Swart soos 'n tas. Swart soos 'n tas. So they were left. Mbiza was 'n bietjie langer die oond gelos. Hy kom ook met die aanpassingsklas uit soos ek, maar ek het daar eerste gestaan. So this thing where people are being bought and stuff like that, you know, it's racism, and we will not stand for that. We will never stand for that. I can tell you people like Mbiza, look at Mbiza, look at Jasmine, look at the Secretary General of this party, look at Leader Mary. These are people that come from that oven. Don't look at our by-elections, we're winning like this. There is Mary and Chanel lead our by-election squad. Look at people like Tiffany and them. They come through that PA thing. You can never be the same. Look at Jasmine. Look at Jasmine. So ours is to create leaders in the PA. To create leaders in the PA. And I believe, if you look at people like Mbiza, Devonay, and Liam, and Jasmine, these are future leaders of the PA. Look at Leify and them. You can send Leify to any by-election today. To say, go run that by-election. I can go to every province and show you young people that we can say, go, you run that by-election. They will run that by-election. Without, I was even hearing there's exams. People write exams for by-election. Ooh. Here vat die veel. Hou die dia. Hier in die oond Jou ego sal gebroes word. Hy sal reggemaak word. Because we are preparing people for the future. I can show you leaders. Look at Chet. Here. I can go around the province. I can show you leaders of the Patriotic Alliance. Don't look at them now. Here we don't destroy people. We build people. You know, when you have a natural talent like Liam, which I long looked at, not jealous, but in admiration, that here is a leader of our people for the future. Do you think some of us want to lead forever? Nee, wag. Here is die Marys nou al gaan die brille en die pille. Sy moet deur die oond gaan. Daar's Melissa al daar. You got Melissa now. I heard the AG speak about Melissa Davis. She wants to send her to Kimberley or somewhere. Kyk vir Sharifa hulle. Die mense kom deur die oond. Sharifa sal so sê, Sharifa stuur 'n enige boodskap. Ek kry die AG lag. Ek sê kom Sharifa sê, "Ooh, die Sharifa bel die AG. Jou president nou lelik gerasper." Hulle weet, Tevenele sal jou sê. They are growing. People like Bo Kabelo. Kabelo was just a person that knew dancing. Look at him today. He's a counselor. So young people, so I just needed to make this point. That here in PA, we don't have my son, my older son, was at varsity. He was with his friends, they were ANC positions. And he says, "No, Dad, I have to be PA." When he came to stay by me, because his mother was a big ANC. He lived with her and he came to live by me. Ek sê vir hom, he said, "What position am I going to get?" Ek sê, "Is jy mal?" Ek gaan nou sorry vir skoon my taal. Ek sê hom, "Loop kak." Dom kindie. Maar wat 'n position kry by PA. Hy is niks hier by die PA, laat ek jou sê. He's been here now for years. My own son, my blood. The boy that inherited my businesses. He was even joking out there. I said, "Send me money." He's like, "Dad, it's not end of the month yet, your pocket money." I said, "Sorry." My son has nothing in the PA because he must start under like everybody else. You're not going to be favored now, you Gaten McKenzie's son. Nou moet jy sommer 'n position kry. No. Hy moet agter die vanille, agter Cleo staan in die ry in. So I just needed to make that thing clear tonight, Patriots. Here, we put you in the oven. Now, we've given Leader Charles. Leader Charles will work closely with Leader Liam. Maar ek sê soos hy oopmaak, dat Liam terug in hy parlement en dan kom lei hy ons forces daar, samen om Biza. Ons maak vir hom reg. Hy gaan nie van Nissens praat, sê daar, ek kom hier, praat hy aan, van beams, van golfies.
Praat van hofsuspension.
Yeah. So I just wanted to ask him, so now you know to say, no pressure. We need Liam to go and hold people responsible. And he's still going to do it in where the NEC is going to place him. And you will be the first to know. Hy moet gebak word deur die oond van die PA. There's no favoritism here. Where are you, Gaten McKenzie's son? My own flesh and blood. Terry, which position do I get in the PA? Jy kry niks nie. Gaan staan in die ry, soos al die Patriots, go and do door to door. Go and show, you don't need to be Even a PA, if you don't want to, but you create nixie, kamay, as in PA, see. And Liam is like a son to us now. And we are going to help him. But he was carrying the deer on his back. And when his back got tired, they told him, tone down, tone down. Like met the, imagine, like die man is nou met the remote control, jy moet nou praat. Soos 'n poppetjie, jy kan maar praat, tone down. No, we don't play that game here. So I needed to tell you guys, Liam will not go hungry for as long as the Patriotic Alliance exists. We will find something for him. You know, if you look at Liam, he's so happy. He's here. He'll speak for himself. Patriots, we are family here. And I want to thank the Patriots tonight for protecting Liam against this cyberbullies. Liam is a better leader, and Ombiza is a better leader than what I was at their age. I told my son, for as long as you don't come from the oven, jy kan nie van die oven afkom, dan is jy nog 'n ego nie. En die oven, Here, weet jy bom Mary goed, hulle kom met die oondheid. ESG hulle, DSG hulle, Michelle hulle. Yes, see. That's why you see there's a by-election, like now. The SG asked, where's press working? You know, in Mossel Bay tomorrow. Then she went to Naisna. Mary said, ek werk met die press. Now, we're going to build a team of leaders. So when myself and the national chair, when all of us step down, ons is familie. Vra maar vir DJ Stacy. Vra vir haar, wat maak die oven? So they can do, you know what they did? They all today, the Gator McKenzie page, we all reported that page in the DA. And that's what they're trying to do with our pages. They report them, a lot of them, so they can close our LSPO. So I just wanted to tell you guys, it's true what Dean Pretoria is saying, trust the process. Just trust the process. We're not in competition with our young people here. We build them. Nothing gives me greater joy to see young people occupying positions. So, Liam, what do you say when people say you're bored? Over to you.
Thank
Take
you.
your time.
No, this is now a video call between me and the Patriots.
Yeah, sure.
All right? That's all it is. But I'm going to share something after I've said what I said now. I'm going to share something that's very personal. I just shared it now when we were in the Thanksgiving service. But when people say that I was bought, it says to me that people are saying that I don't have a concrete value system. It says to me that people are saying that I wasn't raised right, as if you can buy a person. And when press says a thing like that is racist, it's absolutely racist, because it then comes to say that colored people can't decide for themselves where they want to be. Yes. They must now decide based on money. We can go where money is, because what's implied behind that now is that people are saying they also don't have their own. They are always going to be dependent off of where money is. And that is something I want to put straight. My parents, my mother, my grandmother, my father, all of these people worked so hard to raise me into what I am today, and worked so hard to instill values in me that come from the Bible for me to be bought in 2025. It was never ever going to happen. It didn't happen. In fact, this entire decision is a decision that comes from here, because you can't fake a decision like this. And when we're doing the Thanksgiving service now, I shared something that I never shared on the internet before, and I'm going to share it again. The day before I got sworn in as a member of parliament, this is a story that I haven't shared. The day before I got sworn in as a member of parliament, my mother was crying. She was crying. We had to share a room at the hotel, because that's where they parliament booked everyone in. And I didn't know what was going on with my mother. I didn't know why she was crying. But my mother was crying because she said that she had lost her son. And I asked why. She says, you're starting to talk like them. You're starting to be like them. You're starting to act like them. And she says all of this, and at the time, I didn't know what she was saying. But she had assured me that the prayers of a mother is prayers that go directly up to God's ears. And God takes them seriously. So when she did that, when she told me that, I didn't understand it. But now that I'm here, now that ek hier is, saam met mense, I understand what she was praying about, and I understand it with my whole entire heart. And I say that to say, a woman that loves me so much was never ever going to raise me with values that are as fickle as what people on the internet are suggesting. With values that are as fickle as what people in comment sections are suggesting. That's the first thing. The second thing is, there's people that are now saying also, he's nou stil gemaak. He's nou gekoop dat hy stil gemaak is. That you can't say anything anymore. That your social media is now, hulle het jou plat gemaak. Not the case. Nou sê ek was. Because previously, I could only do oversight in 8 provinces. Northern Cape, Northwest, Free State, Eastern Cape, KZN, Mpumalanga, Gauteng, and Limpopo. Now, I can go and do oversight in the Western Cape as well. Now, I can be honest with the videos that I was doing. And I'm going to go everywhere in the Western Cape as well. Because not all that glitters is gold. It isn't perfect. It is very, very far from perfect. Our people are still living in poverty. Our people are still sitting without jobs. Our people are still walking into sewer that is flowing into their houses. Our people are still living with informal settlements that is set up with illegal immigrants, wherever they are. These are things that I'm going to be showing now. And Prez also said it's wherever. Wherever. Whether the DA is governing, whether the ANC is governing, whether we are governing. Ek kom kyk julle almal. Ek is net so. Ek kom kyk julle almal. Ek kom vra my, wat skit hierso? Die hond lyk my is baie los hierso my. Dis die tussens was in die nie my. Because we are honest in this party. We're transparent in this party. So I'm going to be looking everywhere. Julle gaan nou alles sien. As die swembaddens in Northwest wat hier in die Weskaap is. As die paaie in die Northwest en Northern Cape wat hier in die Weskaap is. Die goed is dieselfde. Because when you compare to what's going on in other parts of the country, you compare it here, it's like comparing bad with worse. We're going to compare everything, and we're going to show everything. And that's why I want to say, everything that's going on here, everything that's going to happen from this point onwards, is not a toned down version of Liam Jacobs. This is Liam Jacobs on max volume. Because there's people around me now that are saying, be yourself. Be who you are. And that is the Patriotic Alliance. That is why there's many people in the country that are looking at the Patriotic Alliance and saying, I want to come to the Patriotic Alliance. Because this is an organization that actually represents everybody in South Africa. You can see it. So that's why I'm happy to be here. And you can see, ek glow sommer. Kyk hoe shine ek. Prez, ek shine. Ek shine. Ek het nie Vaseline opgesit nie, maar ek shine.
Ek het Vaseline op. Ek shine. Listen, you heard for yourself. You know, Liam is going to... For me, I'm actually very happy that when there's PA Mayes, I'm not going to stop him. He must go. In fact, he told me that he's going to go to a place Tuesday, and it's one of the PA places. I'm not even going to stop him. He must go and expose so that those leaders there, the PA leaders must know. We want honesty. We mustn't stop him because he'll make us better as the PA. When he goes and expose places, particularly I will encourage you to go to PA places where there's PA mayors, where there's PA MECs. So that what was dit gewys, you mustn't just look at DA or ANC. You must go where the PA is. Because how will they become better if we as ons hulle goed is toesmeer? There's places where the PA is by exposing them. And I will encourage you to start with your first one when you go out. Please start with the PA area of your choice. And tell me, as the leader of the PA, what is it they are doing there? No fear, no favor. Because if we say we love South Africa, we mustn't just do politics. You know? We mustn't just do politics. Politics is dirty, you know, Liam. And we can't let politics destroy you. So if you expose PA leaders, I love that. Because then those leaders must answer to me and to the leadership and to the SG and to the national chair. Why is it that you guys don't fix the things that Liam pointed out? And that's what I wanted to say. We must not hide our shortcomings and act like the PA is perfect. No. No. And we're going to have, it's true what you're saying, Pastor Leo, it's going to be in Saldanha. We're going to welcome Liam after the welcome in Kimberley. Yeah.
I just want to say on that, you know, this is also a personal thing, that in my personal relationship with God, I felt like I was drifting. And it's because at the DA meeting, you don't pray before the meeting. You don't do anything like that. You bid.
Nee, jy
bid ons laat dit dry, né? But personally, it feels like this is all also bringing me closer to God.
No, it does. Let me tell you.
When I was in the Thanksgiving service today, sure, my heart.
Amen.
Yes.
Die gees van die Here, the Spirit of the Lord was moving. You know, for me that made me so happy what you just said, because I tell you, our DP, Kenny Kunene, he used to pray so much in jail, and he was the one that reintroduced me to God. Because my sister has always been with God. My sister, since I know my sister, she's always had a relationship with God. But in jail, the DP reintroduced me, and it makes me so happy to hear you say that, because we are not playing kerkie here. We want to change, we want to win souls for God. And I'm saying to you today, on the life of my own children, because no one I love more than my kids, you must do oversight at PA areas. And if I or anybody gets angry, then we are not true leaders. You must go for them, Liam. You must go. You will have a free reign to go and help me fix sports in this country. You must be the people's hope. And tell me, even where I'm lacking, to say, but Minister, you need to fix this. Why don't you fix this? And I want to say it here on the live so that people record and keep these things for tomorrow. As ek sê, ja, nee, Liam moet gaan. He exposed no for PA. And guys, let me tell you something. With PA, there's no PA meeting that there's no God. You just don't understand how happy you make me by saying that. There's no PA meeting where there's no God. You know, this thing is real, man. You know, I've been in PA meetings. You know, it's like, I remember I had a meeting in Nelson Mandela Bay. And while I was talking, the Spirit of the Lord just took over. And I burst out in tears. I burst out in tears. I never thought I will. But the Spirit wanted to show me that you just clay. You just clay. You just clay. And for me, nobody brought me tissue. When I asked them afterwards, why didn't you guys bring me tissue? They're like, we were also crying. Everybody was crying, because I've seen stuff in this party. And, you know, I'll tell you something that I told the people now you were there, the people now in Mossel Bay. You know, one person was saying, whoever betrays the PA will get a stroke. You know, we laugh about these things, we make jokes. We had one of our leaders that was leading the whole infiltration of PA. That person has got a stroke, and I still pray for him. But, you know, like, there's so many people that prays for the well-being of this party. and you that goes against them. Die plan wat die Here het vir hierdie party. You know, I can't wait. I tell you one thing about that people don't know. I can't wait for you guys to come lead the party. If you understand what I'm saying, I can't wait for you guys to come lead the party. You get Fernando and them, Fredericks and them coming through. You have every province, Sharifa and them coming through. You have Mbiza and them coming through. You have Devonay and them coming through. Then you have a layer under them, Cleo and them. And then you have a layer under Cleo and them, Bailey and them. I'm showing you names here. Where there's different layers of leadership. Where myself and Marlon and Mary and the SG and we're not power hungry that we want to. The SG already asked to be taken off, and we said no, just stay until we found a replacement for you. We're back. So what I'm saying is that we are so grateful for the life of Liam. We want to say thank you to his parents. But I just need to have this life to say this thing where people are coming, you are bored, and this one's insulting me. These are nobody's men. Yeah? These are nobodies. These are people that nobody cares about. Even in the DA, they don't care about them. Even in the DA, they don't care about them. They're just using them to attack their own people. Most of them will be out of a job next year. And we will be there for them. And that's what I want to say to you. It's like I said to Liam, be free. No pressure. The pressure he was under for his age is not good. Then you have old men like that, Chief Whip, Maralakis, Michalakis, coming to say, tone down. Nou, wat praat jy weer nie? I will never speak to Liam like that. Neither will the SG. Neither will Leader Mary. All that we want to do, we want to sit back. We always talk about it with Mary and them. We want to sit back and see the new leaders taking over and going forward. You know how much joy that will give us. And I'm saying today, mark my words, here is a leader. Let me tell you, I will be proud if my daughters, they like 14 years old, can have a person of Liam's caliber leading them, a person of Devonay's caliber, a person of Ivan's caliber, a person of Mbiza's caliber, a person of Sharifa's caliber, leading them. We've got layers and layers of people. We don't push people into leadership quickly. I mean, PA, there's no meeting of PA that must start without prayer.
Daar's hy terug. I asked, how is it that we don't have any colored representation in the ministers or the deputy ministers?
Oh, you asked that?
I asked that at the roadshow.
Oh, before I ask you.
Before.
So I hit the nerve.
You see, it was a seed. It was a water. And then what? When the vegetable was ripe, wool out of the ice. Because
I can read vegetables right here. I don't weet hier wat gepraat.
But I get told this, and I want you. It's by a minister. Now you must remember, myself, I have an honors degree. At that point, I was in politics for 7 years, and I get told by somebody that has just a matric, who is a trust fund baby also. I get told, we are so happy here to be where we are, because in the DA we don't do representativity, we do merit.
Yo, what?
By somebody who didn't even step foot inside of a university.
He tells you that?
I was told of merit. And for me, this is why it's important.
What question did you ask?
I asked, why is there no colored representativity in the GNU?
Oh, no deputy minister, no.
Nothing
no
from
minister.
the DA.
Yes,
Nothing.
I know.
And then, and this isn't to say just life experience, because life experience can also play, business experience, it plays a big part. But to get told that, it's almost as if you're directly telling me, no, you can have whatever as a colored person, but it won't be enough here. We are measuring each other on different standards. We are measuring each other in different ways. En hy goed maak 'n mens baie seer, Pres.
Yeah, let me unpack that for people. Let me explain something to you. When you say on merit, which means what you are saying is that all the colors in the DA, nobody could make it in the GNU on merit. That's what you are saying. Ja, ek sal moet vir die geval. Dat eet ek liewer brood en water wat ek. Listen, what you are saying is on merit. Which means, maar van julle wat so gate en mal is. Julle praat van merit. So julle is nie gemaak nie, massakers. I've spoken to colored leaders in the DA, some of them. They are smarter than some of the guys in the GNU, let me tell you. They are more knowledgeable. So this merit issue is just an insult. Now, Patriots, hulle oë sal oopgaan. You look at something like Basil Peters. He's adding value to the PA. We've had so many people from the DA that joined us. Today they're in positions. I can think about John the Brain in Free State, Danny Netno in Joburg, Basil Peters. Ja, ek kan aan baie mense dink, man. So Patriots, let me love you and leave you. Now you know. Liam will come back to Parliament, but he must go through the PA oven. And him and Ombiza, I'm telling you now, so you must keep me to it. They're going to lead our Parliament there. Maar hy moet eers deur die oond gaan. Die smeltkroes. As hy daar uitkom, yeah, he will be able to lead the Patriotic Alliance in Parliament. Imagine in 10 years when he's 35, hoe warm gaan hy is. Hy is al klaar. 4 warm. Hoe sê hulle na makwa? 4 warm. Imagine hoe warm gaan hy wees uit het. So Liam is coming back to Parliament, not immediately. He is not coming there to be a backbencher. He's coming to lead Parliament together with Zombiza. Leader Marlon is the chair. Is there to make sure we have direction with Zombiza. But the chair has met many work, many different types of stuff he might need to come and do with the party. So we asked the chair to hold on. The chair wanted to leave already. We said, no, hold on, chair. Let's first put this talent in the oven. So now you know, Liam is coming back, but not at your time of the DA. Hoe hulle gaan hom net opmors, hoe gaan ons hom opmors? Hy kom nie terug as 'n backbencher nie. He's coming back, and you'll see. There's knowledge. Let him work with Leader Charles. The party has chosen Leader Charles to mentor Leader Liam. Charles got 4 or 5 degrees. He understands life. He understands the PA. He's a co-founder of the PA. Liam will walk next to Charles. The first instruction we gave him as PA, study further to Liam. That's what we told him. He's here, he can tell you.
Go get your masters. Go get your masters.
We said to him, go get your masters. That's what we told him. That's the first and only instruction other than relax. You don't need to prove anything. He said, go get your masters. Because ons ken wat bou ons hier. 'n helse Nissan.
Nice Nissan.
So that he can't test it wees. And then Patriots, I just want to say to you, more on PA business, get yourself at a by-election. Tomorrow I'll be in church, handing over. And I'm not playing those games for those people. I see they're playing games. It's not about who, it's about our people getting it. That money is from Mick anyway. Don't act like it's your money. It's the grant money. Grant money. And I'm bringing sports clothes for the people in church tomorrow. And I didn't do it alone. The DA people in that municipality did it, together with the people of the province, together with National, together with Treasury, that gave us the money. So let's leave this political games of, oh, we're the ones, Katie is just coming to open. Hey, I am the Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture. Moenie vergeet nie. Ek is the ultimate accounting officer of all sports, arts and culture in this country. Don't get it twisted. But let's leave titles. Let's leave all those things of PA tomorrow, of DA tomorrow. Julle ken ons mense bysa nie. Moenie daarna toe gaan nie. Let us just open the athletic stadium. Let us fix other stuff. Let us go and see what we're going to do as people. But let's not play politics tomorrow, man. Leave politics aside. Let's just do for the people. As long as our people, you've all worked hard. You've all worked hard. I'm giving you your dues. At least you didn't steal the money like other municipalities. And I'm happy for that. But let's not play politics because I cannot politics play. I hope we are clear on that issue. Other than that, I want to thank the Patriots. Tomorrow I'll be in church. Tomorrow morning I'm starting in Mossel Bay. I'm doing door to door. 1 o'clock I'm leaving to go open the stadium in church. After that I'm coming back to Mossel Bay. Tuesday I'm in Neisner. And then the SG will give you direction of where I'm going to be, where they're going to deploy me to. But I love you guys. I love you a lot, Mathagant.
Big love. Big love.
We love you, and trust me, now you know, Liam is coming back to Parliament, not immediately. He's first going in the PA oven. Hulle sal nie die oven verstaan nie. Jy sien hoe skerp is om Biza. Hy ding was so stomp soos 'n potlood wat die punt het. Maar kyk hy ding vandag. I'd send him to meetings. Ja, Biza, kyk ek het al hy man uitgeskel. Ek het al Biza het ek self onder my hande gevat en I look at him and I'm so proud. I'm truly proud of Biza. Ek het hom al gefeier op 'n live, van 'n live af. You look at him today. Yeah, I look at him, I'm so proud of him. And he's not the only one. I can show you people that I'm so proud of. But this young man is coming back.